Welcome back to KMMA. I'm Andy O.
And I'm Khalil Deal.
And this is where we're going to be bringing you our final face-off show, where we get one final look at these animals before we lock them up in the cage. And this time it's going to be for UFC 316, O'Malley versus Dvalishvili in New Jersey. So opening up the main portion here, we got Vicente Luque against Kevin Holland. Real deal, man. You still got Kevin Holland here.
Yeah, man, I still got Kevin Holland. So just watching these face-offs here, first thing I noticed was Kevin Holland. He's looking in great shape, man. The guy is still always looking good, even though he went down in weight for this fight. And he's looking, as usual, nice and ripped, cut. He's muscular. He's taller also than Vicente Luque by quite a bit. Vicente Luque also came out here in good shape too. He's just not as ripped and cut as Kevin Holland, but he still looks good. Now, what was funny is that Kevin Holland told Vicente Luque during the face-offs, he told him, "Hey, why are you so serious?" And then he's like, "It's not a good look." So, this is the type of thing here that I don't like about Kevin Holland. It's like, buddy, maybe Vicente Luque is taking this fight seriously. That's why he looks serious. Maybe you should look more serious and take this fight seriously. You know what I mean? Like, he's saying it's not a good look that Vicente Luque was like looking serious there while he's smiling, like, with that goofy smile like you could see there. I don't like that about Kevin Holland though, man. He never takes anything seriously. Hopefully that when it comes time to get into the cage, that he takes it seriously. I'm still picking Kevin Holland to win. Not with the utmost confidence, but I do still think that he is the better fighter. I think that he's longer, rangier. His striking is going to be better. I think his punches are going to be harder, his kicks. And he also has the submission threat too. So I'm going to go with Kevin Holland by knockout or submission. You better get this done, man. Let's go, Kevin Holland.
Yeah, I think Luque is taking this fight a lot more seriously than Holland. I think Holland's mind is somewhere else, still upset at Rampage Jackson. Holland wants to be paid a huge bag for any interview he does outside of fight week. So real deal, you're not going to be getting Holland on KMMA anytime soon, I don't think. I think Holland's gonna try and fight kind of the way Luque fights. He's gonna get in there more in boxing range to show he can deal with Luque there where Luque wants it, and that's where Luque is gonna win the fight. I don't know if Luque is really gonna take him down, but I'm telling you, he's gonna keep looking for a ghillie or maybe an anaconda to get Kevin Holland in when they're standing. If Kevin Holland is too close, I was never really concerned about Luque's brain problem there because I figure, man, if he's fighting after something like that. This is something that's either going to unalive him right there in the ring. He's going to collapse and that'll be it. Or he's going to be basically back to himself. And that's what I think is going on here. So I don't think the fact that he had this thing changed all that much when it comes to Luque and how he fights. I think just the tons of damage Luque has taken over his career has more to do with the fact that he hasn't looked quite like himself lately. But Holland himself, he's not really in his prime anymore either. Too much time joking around and not enough time taking his career seriously, I think. So, give me Luque by knockout or sub.
Yeah, so this is going to be a banger of a fight, man. I don't think it goes the distance. I think that these guys they're gonna bang it out here. So we are in disagreement with this one, unfortunately, starting off the main card. So let's move on up to the next fight. We got Mario Batista against Patchy Mix.
All right. So I've been with Patchy Mix since since I've seen him in Bellator. He's got all the sub skills you want. He's gritty and he won't stop trying to get Batista down. Also, his striking has been improving little by little every fight, so that's also good. And it's a good thing to have against a guy like Bautista here. So give me Patchy Mix to get the job done. Because he's not a washed-up ex-Bellator guy, for the sub or decision win here.
Yeah, man, I'm sticking also with Patchy Mix. Mario Batista looks also here, he looks a little bit nervous here too. Again, a little bit scared, it looks like in this picture at least. We see that Patchy Mix has got that serious look on him, like that angry look. And Batista's he's kind of like stiff, kind of shocked, kind of almost in this picture. But yeah, Physically, both of these guys are in phenomenal shape. Batista came out here looking ripped as usual. He's ripped and very muscular, but he is a little bit skinnier than Patchy Mix, as you can see in this photo. Patchy Mix is clearly the thicker guy. I think he's a little bit bigger than Batista, also a little bit more muscular. He's also ripped as well. So the height is pretty much the same between these two. And I just like the submission skills of Patchy Mix. I think he's going to come out here and use that to his advantage and get Batista on the ground. I think he's got better BJJ, and so he'll be able to get that sub. So I'm going to go with Patchy Mix also to win by submission or decision. I think he uses that ground game to his advantage, man. And he also has been training on his striking. So I wouldn't be surprised if he's able to hang in there on the feet with Batista. But Batista could be dangerous as well. I got to make sure I mention that. Batista is dangerous as well. He's a very good fighter. He's only lost 2 fights in his career. So, you know, he is a potential threat as well. All right, so we're in agreement with Patchy Mix here in this one. Let's get to the next fight here. All right, we got Kevin Gastelum against Joe Pyfer. So for this one here, I got to go with Joe Pyfer as usual. Man, like, look at the difference here in the two of these guys. Joe Pyfer, sky high, taller than him, towering over him. Kevin Gastelum, much shorter. And Kevin Gastelum still not in good shape, as we always expect to see this guy come to these face-offs and come to these events out of shape. He's never really been in great shape, Kevin Gastelum, not that I can remember at least. He almost looks like he just rolls off the couch there. He almost looks like he doesn't train, but, you know, hey, he's a good fighter, but Joe Pyfer, much more ripped and muscular and built than Kevin Gastelum. He's in way better shape, and I think he's the stronger guy. I got Joe Pyfer finishing Gastelum. I think he's going to be one of the first guys to knock out Gastelum, but there is a possibility that he wins by submission because Gastelum has lost quite a few fights, 3 of them to be exact, by submission. He's never been knocked out, but Pyfer he has that kind of power to knock out Gastelum or maybe even get a TKO where he's on top of Gastelum, ground and pounding him, and the ref stops it. So I'm going to go KO or submission for this one for Joe Pyfer, man.
Yeah, I say calm but purposeful pressure here by Pyfer, and I see a win for him inside a round and a half because I think it would be wise for him not to let Gastelum stick around until later in the fight because Gastelum's always been a dog. To me, looking good for Gastelum is when he makes weight. So he looks great to me. I'm just happy he made weight. And yeah, so I think the same. I think he's going to knock him maybe with a knee to get things started. And then after that, once he goes down, pound him out with some more shots, but not jump into anything. And if he's that hurt, maybe ground and pound him for the win for Pyfer here. So give me knockout or sub.
All right, we're in agreement with Joe Pyfer here to finish Kevin Gastelum. All right, so let's move in. Let's move up to the co-main event of the evening here. Juliana Pena against Kayla Harrison here.
Okay, yeah, so this, out of everyone that weighed in at the initial weigh-ins, like Kayla Harrison looked the worst by far. She looked so emaciated and just thin in the face, and but she did it, and that very well could have been the hardest part of the fight for her. She looks a lot better because this is several hours after the first weigh in there, so she got a lot of it back. She looks half normal here. I expect her to be a lot bigger in the ring tomorrow. And yeah, Julia Pena comes in really good fit shape the way she always does. Can't tell much with the jacket here, but yeah, I'm impressed really with how good Kayla Harrison looks here compared to how she looked at the weigh-ins earlier in the day. So I predict some good judo work, getting Juliana Pena down and slowly, methodically working for a sub of some kind, and not rushing it, but after 2, 3, maybe even 4 rounds of getting her down with that good top pressure, maybe Juliana Pena will succumb to the submission. So Give me a Harrison by submission or knockout.
Nice. All right. So we're in agreement, man. I also have Kayla Harrison. Yeah, man. This whole the whole week leading up to this fight card, man. All I keep hearing everywhere is Juliana Pena talking shit to Kayla Harrison, being she's always being the one who's starting the fights with Kayla Harrison, dissing her, insulting her, saying that she's on drugs, saying that she's not going to beat her.
She is.
He has no way to beat her, and like I'm just tired of hearing it, man. Like Juliana Pena, like if she loses this fight, man, she's gonna look like an idiot, especially after all that trash talking and that confidence that she's gonna beat Kayla Harrison so much, man. Physically, both of these girls are in great shape. Kayla Harrison, like you said, she filled out really good compared to the weigh-ins, and trust me, come fight night, she is going to be even bigger and more muscular and more bigger than she is here in this photo. But she is the bigger one out of the two. She's bigger than Juliana Pena and more muscular, and I think she's way stronger than Juliana Pena. And I think when this fight starts, man, Kayla Harrison is going to kill her because the way Juliana Pena has been talking so much shit and dissing her, man, I could see Kayla coming out here and just going out there to kill her. Also, I watched the interview with Kayla Harrison and Kamaru Usman, and Kayla Harrison said it on the interview with Kamaru Usman that she is going to win by knockout or submission. She said it. She's going to finish Juliana Pena, so I am taking her to win by knockout or submission. She said she's going to finish her. I believe her, so that's what I'm taking. So Kayla Harrison's going to finish Juliana Pena in this one, and new champion. All right. So
yeah, hey, Bruno Silva said he was going to win too. I think so. There you go.
Yeah, well, you know what? I have more confidence in Kayla Harrison to win than over Bruno Silva. That's for sure. All right, so now we're at the main event here of the evening here with Merab Dvalishvili against Sean O'Malley. If you haven't already, guys, please like and hit the subscribe button. We need to get 75 subs. Come on, guys, help us out. Hit the subscribe button. It's free.
And tell us if you like these final face-offs videos.
All right, so for this one, I got to go with Merab Dvalishvili still here. Look, a lot of haters, a lot of people are saying, "Oh yeah, what are you talking about, Khalil? Sean O'Malley got surgery. He's trained. He's ready for this one. He's going to win." Listen, he could win. Okay, I'm not saying that Sean O'Malley can't win here. As a matter of fact, listen to the betting video coming up next, and you'll see that I do have a feeling that Sean O'Malley could get a knockout, or maybe even win a decision and win a couple of rounds where he does more damage than Merab. So I'm not saying Sean O'Malley can't win. Okay, so I'm gonna pick Merab to win because I think that he is going to use his relentless grappling and takedowns the entire fight. I think he's going to maul him by taking him down over and over and over relentlessly and getting on top and getting that control time and then ground and pounding him when he's on top and just scoring points on the judges' scorecards when they visually see Merab on top constantly and nailing him with ground and pound strikes. Now, as far as physicality, Merab, look at him here. He's in awesome shape. He came out here looking really good. He's ripped. He's muscular. He's built. Sean O'Malley is also in good shape, but he's skinnier. He's a much leaner guy, not as muscular, not as built, I find. But Sean O'Malley still looks good. I just think Dvalishvili is a little bit stronger, I think, than Sean O'Malley. Now, Sean O'Malley might have the stronger punches, but I think physically Dvalishvili is stronger. I think he's going to get in close, grab Sean O'Malley by the hips or double leg, pick him up, slam him on the ground, take him down with the single or double leg, constantly, non-stop takedowns or trying to get him down, try to jump on his back, try to get a body lock, like all kinds of stuff like that that's going to frustrate Sean O'Malley and tire him out. Let's hope that Sean O'Malley is able to keep the fight standing. Look, I would like to see Sean O'Malley win. I think it's better for the UFC. I think he's a better champion than Merab. But
why is that?
I don't know if he gets it done.
Why is he a
I
better?
think he's more entertaining, Sean O'Malley. He attracts more fans. He's more entertaining to watch. Like people like talking to him, interviewing him, and stuff like that. Merab's a more quiet guy. You know, he's not as entertaining as a champion. You know what I mean? So I think for the sport, it's cool. It would be cooler to see Sean O'Malley win, but I don't think he does it just because of the crazy ground game that Merab has. He's just a machine, and that's why they call him the machine. So I'm going to take Merab to win, and I got him winning by. Where's Merab here? I have him by knockout or decision.
Yeah, just a real undeserving title shot here, especially, like 8 months after you got handedly defeated in that fight. So I don't know, are they going to give him like a third match if the fight is like even a little closer this time? Maybe, because he's a fun guy, I guess. But I think it should go to the better fighter, and I think Murad proved that last time. And I think he can handle a guy with the reach advantage, with the 5 inch height advantage, like he did last time. The thing with O'Malley's surgery, he's coming back pretty much on the dot with this one. He could have given himself a little more time. It was hip surgery. Now, not the most serious kind of hip surgery, but hip surgery, like, nonetheless, right? So is it going to be in tip-top shape to fend off some of those takedowns? Because that's what your hips do, and that's where they help. Look, I think Sean, if he wins this fight, it's going to be kind of a fluky knockout shot, half luck, half fluky. You'll know it when you see it. Or it's going to be more of the same with Davashvili, just breaking Sean over time, getting him tired of pushing him off him. Because Merab doesn't go for full-fledged takedowns all the time. Sometimes he goes in there to fake a takedown, to give you more looks. And this also takes energy off of you. It's like fast twitch reflexes. Even though the guy may be fainting and not really throwing 15 times, but he's still tensing up. And this has a way of wearing on you too. Sean O'Malley always has to be on his toes while he tries to find that space he can work with. So yeah, give me Merab by decision in the end here, or knockout, but probably decision.
All right, man. And if Merab wins this, I don't think there's going to be another chance for Sean O'Malley. I think who's waiting who's lurking in the background waiting is Peter Yan. He's the next guy up.
Gonna give Peter Yan a shot right here.
Yeah, he's the next guy up. And then after that, it's Umar Nurmagomedov. So I think that if Sean O'Malley loses this fight, he's going to go in the back of the line. I think he even goes behind Corey Sandhagen.
It should have been Sandhagen here. Yeah, it should have been Sandhagen here, as a matter of fact, too.
Yeah, so like he's going to be probably bumped down to number 5, even after Song Yadong if he loses this fight, and he'll have to work his way back up. If Sean O'Malley does win this fight, maybe they'll do a rematch again, a part 3, because of the fact that it'll be 1-1. Maybe
they're not going to give a rematch to Davashvili because of what you said. Once he's on, no matter how he loses, no matter what, they want him as far away from the belt as possible. He has to have the hardest time getting it back. They hate this guy. That's why they're giving this O'Malley the undeserved title shot.
I think if O'Malley wins, then it'll be Peter Yan versus O'Malley, or Nurmagomedov versus O'Malley. We'll have to see. But there you have it, folks. Our final prediction, thoughts, and face-offs for the main card. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, and stay tuned.
Never forget to like and subscribe. It's very, very important these days.
The official bets video coming up next. Peace out, folks. KAMA. Let's get it this week.
Good day, baby.